What's up, guys? This is Elite Gaming Gear taking a look at the highly anticipated Destiny game on the Xbox 360 console. Now, there was a ton of hype when this game was getting ready to come out. There were a lot of people that were really looking forward to it, especially because some people weren't too pleased with the way things were going with the Halo series, but Bungie took full force in Destiny, and it really shows. I've had a chance to play through a little bit of it so far. Ants has had a chance to play really far into it. So what we're going to do is we're going to take a look at where I'm at now. I believe the character that I've got is about a level 6. I'm going to show you a little bit of the gameplay dynamic, and we're going to discuss a little bit of the features that I think really make this game stand out. One of the things that immediately pops to mind is that it very wonderfully blends not only MMO elements, but other elements of RPG games, along with an emphasis on first-person shooting, which you don't really see in MMOs. So that was pretty exciting. It really allows you to use your skill in FPS and apply it towards a much larger storyline. The character that I have chosen is the Titan character. He's kind of the brawler, the heavy hitter, sort of the tank of the game series. Now, this very beginning opening sequence here shows you your starship up in the middle corner. Without giving too much of this away, this is going to be the way that you navigate between different areas, different destinations. We're going to head to one of those right now. Here on this destination map, you can see that there are different places you can go to accept different missions. You can hover over them to take a look at different locales. For example, on Earth, we have the non-blinking icons, which are missions that we've already accomplished. And then these blinking ones here, which are missions that we have yet to take on. Non-combat player interaction, shops, and all these other sorts of things are going to be taking place. So let's go check that out real quick. Alright, and here we are, the Tower Plaza. So looking around, there's a few different things that we can do. We can actually take a look at this map over here. Now, this is one of the things that threw me at the beginning and still kind of throws me. If you look when I go to access this menu, if I just tap the X button, it doesn't take me into that option. You actually have to hold it down. And then, of course, you can take a look at all the different places you can go, the different shops and mission areas. But that same selection system is used with a great deal of things in this game. So just about anything you do, you're actually going to have to hold down the interaction button. Okay, now this is the bounty tracker. From here you can select a few different missions to take part in. Typically these missions are kind of like secondary or backup missions that you can do while you're traversing some of the main missions. Now, if at any time you're ready to get back into action, which we definitely want to do at this point, hit the select button, and then you've got this really lengthy Y button hold that you got to do to head back to your ship and then select a different area. Okay, we've selected an area that we're going to be able to show off some of the combat for Destiny. It's a lower mission level than what my character is, so I don't have to worry too much. But it'll give me an opportunity to demonstrate some of the neater qualities of combat in this game.
Alright, we can go wherever we want.
We drop straight into first-person mode, and the first thing we see is another player actually out
Guardians
in
have
the
been
game.
planting beacons here to connect back to the tower. We find them, we can help the city. I'm already detecting a few.
So this guy right here is actually another player in the game. Now to switch between weapons is the typical Y, but if you hold Y down, it'll actually switch you to your heavy weapon. Now, if you look at the HUD, down in the bottom left, you'll see a fist with a circle around it. That is your power melee attack. It's kind of a cool little thing that they add on there that can recharge over time. It's something your character can develop. If you see slightly to the left of that, that is my character's primary ability, which is a grenade. So, I mean, not terribly impressive right off the bat, but considering that you get unlimited grenades, it's pretty beneficial. Let's find something to shoot. Now, if at any point in this game you get lost, tapping the select button will bring up your ghost. Your ghost is pretty cool. He helps you find all different kinds of things, points of interest, mission objectives, and lays them all out for you. What do we have here? But again, very intuitive. As a matter of fact, playing this game for the first time actually reminded me a lot of playing Halo for the first time on the original Xbox console. Kind of exciting, spent a lot of time looking at the things around you, the terrain. The maps are very beautifully done, very detailed. Enemies are semi-intelligent. The AI leaves a little bit to be desired. But still, very engaging. And with active respawns in this game, there have been a couple of times where I found myself defeating a whole group of enemies. I kind of stall around a little bit, and then they'll respawn pretty close to you. So it's a good idea to kind of keep tabs on what's going on around you at any given time. Now, Supercharged is kind of a cool feature. It lets you unleash this sort of ultimate attack that's actually pretty devastating. Seen a few of the other characters that Ants has played, and their ultimate attacks are very impressive. But I'm kind of partial to this guy. It definitely fits my playstyle as sort of a, run in and brawl sort. So let's find a couple of people we can get into the middle of, and
See that?
So you can see it's very devastating. If anything else had been caught in that, but killed it right away. 350, 400 points of damage. And you kind of see a damage system that's kind of reminiscent of Borderlands a little bit. But very much area-based damage, so of course going for headshots or shooting the weaker areas does a lot more damage. Which is great if you're really good at snap shooting or if you're a sniper character. It's very beneficial. There's also a very heavy emphasis on gear leveling. So right now, the current level cap is actually level 20, unless you get some specialized gear that can modify that. So with this relatively low level cap, you kind of have to fall back on finding progressively more powerful weapons and armor to sort of help you level the field, so to speak, as the enemies start to get stronger throughout the course of the game. So we're actually going to go up here to see what this other character's doing. See if we can lend him a hand, but I think he's pretty well got it. Alright, let me go ahead and back out. Oh, hello. Bullet got to him faster than my punch did. Okay, so one of the other cool things about this is the method of travel. In certain areas, you're given the option to summon a method of travel. So this is my little Sparrow vehicle. Kind of rides a lot like the some of the vehicles from Halo, actually. I bet you Halo fans can guess which one this is. So this is another aspect of multiplayer. See over here, these guys are down.
Knew we'd get into this.
We can actually help these guys out.
Well, we got most of them. Good work.
Alright. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed taking a look at Destiny on the Xbox 360. I'm definitely hoping that you're going to be able to check it out. And enjoy it as much as we do, and hopefully we'll actually see you in game. A little bit later, Ants and I are going to be doing a group play in Destiny, actually. Trying to figure out who we want to bring on for the third player to really make it a little more interesting, a little more entertaining. But we're definitely going to get back to you guys with that pretty soon. And if you guys have any questions or comments, please leave them below.